All right, good morning. Happy Saturday, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. My name is Brian. I'm the owner-operator at Boathouse Smokers down here in Ascension Parish, Louisiana. Today we're going to be talking about tuning plates. We don't do many of these every year. Maybe one or two times a year I have a customer walks in that's looking for tuning plates versus the typical quarter-inch baffle plate that we weld in our offset smokers. I figured it'd be a great opportunity to make a video showcasing those tuning plates, showing how they work, and we're actually going to be building a fire in this guy so you can see how they react in the real world. So stick around. So what is a tuning plate? All a tuning plate is it's a little quarter-inch plate. I typically make mine about 6 to 8 inches long, and this particular one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them in there. And what it allows you to do, it gives you some adjustment. So right now, this is a typical 48-inch with a 30-inch cook chamber cooker. Firebox is on the right-hand side, and right now we got it set up to where it's like a reverse flow. So your heat comes up out of the cook chamber, goes underneath those tuning plates, comes up and then across and then out the exhaust. Well, with the tuning plates, you have the ability to adjust. So these are all separate plates, so you can slide them wherever you want to. So if you get an uneven heat somewhere, you can always just open them up to push some heat into those directions where you need it or take heat away where you don't need it. You can also remove them, and then you can actually grill in this thing like a big barbecue pit. So I find that they're very useful. The only downfall to these is when we do our reverse flow baffle plate, we put it on a big slope. So what it does is it doubles as a grease funnel. So that it'll actually slope down and it'll go down to the sump in the bottom here, and that's where your grease reservoir is, where you can open and drain. So without that, with your tuning plates, they're just on a flat plane. So all your grease is just gonna kind of puddle up in there, but you do have a ball valve under there, underneath the bottom where you can drain, but you don't really have a specific reservoir where they're gonna hold, and it's kind of messy. You're gonna have grease everywhere, and the cleanup's a little bit harder, but if you need to adjust, I like them. I don't really have a preference. I can cook either way, but like I said, we do not build a whole lot of these. Most of the cookers we build have the big baffle plate in them. But anyway, that's what they are. And we're gonna build a fire in this guy, and I'm gonna show you how they actually work. All right, here we are checking in about an hour later. I have not made any adjustments to anything yet. Right side is about 230. Left side is about 225. As you can see, both exhausts are still fully open. Have not made any adjustments to the tuning plates or anything like that. Let's give it another 15 or 20 minutes or so and see what it does, and then we'll check back. Let's take a look inside that firebox and see what we got. Got a pretty good little fire, a little bigger than I would like it to be. What we want to do is we're working on building the coal beds down there. The more coal bed you got, the less fire, the more even heat you're going to get. All right, here we are about an hour and a half in. That right side is about 10 or 15 degrees hotter than that left side. So at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a simple adjustment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to close off this right side exhaust fully, as so. All right, and what that's gonna do is that's gonna direct all that heat toward that left side. So hopefully by doing that, we can add a couple degrees to that left side and balance this thing out. All right, here we come, about 20 minutes after we made that last adjustment on the right-hand side. We're still running about 5 or 7 degrees hotter on that right side versus the left side. So what I'm gonna do at this point is I'm gonna close off this left side about halfway. And what that's gonna do is that's gonna reduce the flow on this side. So hopefully by reducing the flow on that left-hand side, it's gonna create a little bit of pressure inside the cook chamber, and hopefully we can level these temps out a little bit better. All right, give it about 15, 20 minutes, we'll check back in. All right, here we are about 40 minutes later after making that change where we shut off that left-hand side about to the halfway point. And right side versus left side, they're dialed in perfectly. So at this point, I'm not gonna do anything. We're just gonna sit here and see if we can maintain this. So I'll check back at about 30, 45 temps. Left side's about 230, right side's about 230. This guy here actually has a griddle on top of the firebox. So at 230 degrees on the firebox, the griddle top is like 260, 270, something like that. And then down by the tires, everybody talks about, oh, your tires are too close, you're gonna burn your tires. Look at that, 140 degrees at the firebox on the tire. The actual tire itself is only about 114 degrees. Anything under 195 is considered acceptable on your tires. I really like this guy. We're coming up on about the 4-hour mark. I have not made any adjustments. The right side is fully closed. That left side is open about halfway. Left cook chamber, right cook chamber, pretty even. I don't think you can ask much better than that. Let's get a look inside this firebox. One little log burning. I did throw in a split on there a while ago. I don't think you can ask for much better than that. All right, I'm gonna give you one more update in about an hour or so. All right, here we are coming up on about the 5.5 hour mark. Left cook chamber, right cook chamber, identical. We did not make any changes. Right side is fully closed. That left side is open about a halfway. I was really hoping I could make a little more adjustments and maybe even with the tuning plates to try to show you how those things work, but it really was not needed in this cook. So we made 2 adjustments in the beginning and it's been dialed in ever since. So I think that's about all we're gonna do for today. If you guys got any questions, please reach out and let us know. If anybody's interested in a cooker like this, reach out, shoot us a message or give us a call. Hope you guys have a great Saturday and we will catch you on the next one.